Let's see what is meant by a race condition and how we can be able to prevent it. So take for example, I have two threads T1 and T2. They are sharing a mutually shared resource. So flag is a mutually shared resource here, and both the threads T1 and T2 are sharing the same mutual resource in the sense. Some condition, take for example, when two or more threads were trying to update a mutually shared resource at the same time. So this is the condition in which the race condition will be generally occurring. So how we can be able to prevent this race condition is with the help of volatile keyword we can be able to prevent it. What we will be doing is boolean flag is equal to true. So take for example, I am taking flag. Here we have two threads T1 and T2. I have declared flag is equal to false in thread T1. So see, thread T1 will has updated its flag value as false, but here initially we have updated it as true. So that's why while within which the flag value will be executed infinite times. So what will happen is, as even though the thread T1 has its value false, so that will not be getting executed with T2. So what will happen is, so this will run infinitely, right? So as even though there is no mutual connection between these two threads, right? So that will actually result in so like as it has no shared variables and there is no communication, so generally each and every thread will be actually individually occurring. So that's what is the major issue we have. We can also see it in the thread as well. So take for example, T1 and T2 were individually executing in separate cores like core 1 and core 2. Over here what we are going to check is, so we have core 1 it is executed in local cache, core 2 it is also executing in local cache, and it both have like shared variables within the same time. So what happens is generally, if both the variables are not sharing its resources, and then how mutual exclusion is generally occurring. So we need to prevent this as well. So what we need to do is, so generally we need to create take for example, we will be using volatile, so through which we can be able to prevent this. So with the help of volatile, what we will be doing is, as we have thread T1 and T2, so these threads, so whenever we were about to use volatile keyword, these two will intercommunicate. So that's how it will be preventing from like infinite loop will be running. So this is what is the volatile keyword. So let's see what a volatile keyword will be actually doing. Volatile boolean flag is equal to true, right? So whenever we were about to add a keyword volatile, then each and every values within the T1 and T2 will be getting updated with volatile. Okay, so after these values will be getting updated, so with the help of local cache, now we had this local cache, so all these values will be getting updated within the local cache, and it will be also push it down into the shared cache. So within shared cache, and these will be also refreshed. So this is how our volatile keyword will be actually implemented. So simply what will happen is, these two threads will be actually executed individually, but whenever we were about to use a volatile keyword, it will share the resources with respect to the local cache, and that's how it will be actually executing. Okay, and this is how this volatile keyword is generally used to solve visibility problem. Okay, let's see what is meant by visibility problem in the sense, if thread T1 has updated flag, initially the thread value is true, right? So after that our thread value has been changed to false, and these thread value has been changed to false, has to be updated to T2, then only like these two values has a shared connection. But in this case, as these two values are actually not shared, so there occurs visibility problem. T1 has been updated but it is not visible to T2. T2 has updated but it's not visible to T1. So this is what is generally known as visibility problem. So this can be solved with the help of volatile keyword, through which generally each and every threads can intercommunicate.